This is the third part of a video of building a learning analytics platform using Google Forms and using some of the add-ons that we've got. So now we've done our form, we've got our correct answers, and we've got one line that has some code in it, or in terms of just formulas, to be able to give us feedback and be able to mark the thing for us. Now, what we want to do is every time someone submits a form, we want it to be able to be marked automatically. So we want to come to add-ons, and you want to go to one called copy down settings. You'll have to go to the Google Store to get these. So if you click on get add-ons, it'll take you to the Google Store and list off all the scripts that you can add into your sheet. And you can see the ones that I've got here that are already ticked, but you just have to find it. You can do a search at the top and you'll find it. Okay, so this is called copy down. So if I did a search here for copy down, it would then come up with the ones that are called are related to copy down, and it will roll for us. So I'll just get out of that because it's taking a bit of time. I'm going to come down to here and go to copy down and go to copy down settings. So what this add-on does is it looks at my spreadsheet and finds out where there's a formula, and if there's a formula there, it's going to say, do you want me to actually copy this down every time a new form is there? Now it asks you whether you want to turn it on or off, so go yes to turn it on. And then the settings are really easy. The older version of this was a bit kind of clunky, but it looks through your spreadsheet, works out where your formulas are, and asks them if you want to kind of copy them down. So we want to go select all, and what it will do is it will copy down all those formulas for us as we roll, which will be really good. If you make a change, all you need to do come down here is go rediscover formulas, and it will redo that top line for you. So if you do save settings, it'll think about it for a tick, and once they're saved, that's all ready to roll. So every time a new form comes in, those forms are going to be copied down, which is pretty good. So that's the first script we use. The second script we use is one called Formule. This is an email merge utility. So if we go launch for that, what we're going to do is we're going to get Formule to every time a form's submitted and a new line's done, it's going to send an email out to the person who submitted that form. So the way it rolls is pretty simple. You can just follow through this kind of step-by-step process. It asks for the sheet that it comes from, so it comes from Form Responses 1, because by default when Google Forms set up a spreadsheet, the first tab is called Forms Responses 1. So click on that one. And the trigger, we want to do it on whenever a form is submitted. You can do a time trigger if you want, if you're doing some other cool stuff, but that's what we want to do. And I want to log a case for each person and go to my templates and settings. So what it's going to say is how many kind of templates do you want, because you can set up multiple templates depending on some rules, but we're just going to have, as soon as anyone submits a form, we want it to have an email going out to them straight away once it's marked. So we just want to use one template, which is cool. Click on that. And what it will do is we'll build an email template that will be hidden on a hidden sheet, so then people can't kind of ruin it for you. So the next thing you do is you go edit templates, and it will come up with the templates you've got. So if you've got a couple of templates that you're using, you can choose which one you want to work on, but we've only got one for this one to keep it really simple. And these are the tags we can put in our email, and they're all the things that are sitting on in that first row of our spreadsheet. So this is obviously going to go to the email, that's why we had to collect the email. I'm going to go feedback on that, and I can say hi, and I'm going to put in the first name. You want to have the just the greater than less than signs for this thing. Then we want to put in our comments. Okay, so we want to go you got, now we've got a percent there, so notice once again I've got to get rid of that word percent there. You got this, and then I want to put my comment in there. I just want to have my comment, and it's going to say either well done or not well done. And then I'm going to come back here and just go feedback 1, which is my first question, feedback 2, feedback 3, feedback 4, and I'm going to just change this to question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4. Let's go choose at the end. So that now has a little email that will go out and give the person feedback quite easily. So we can have a look at what that looks like. If we go preview and send all, it'll give the preview of what the email is going to look like, so you can make some adjustments to it if you don't like it. Sometimes the formatting doesn't quite work out. Look at this, I've got that, hi there test, da, da, da. You got a great mark, well done, you got this right. And so it tells me the questions. Now I'm going to go cancel because I can see that it hasn't quite got the bottom bit there. I can go back in and edit it if I want by coming into add-ons, come to Formule, go to setup again, build and preview templates, and I can make the corrections that I want in there. So you can always come back and change them if you want. Obviously I typed too quickly and shut out of it before it actually took in effect that I said cheers at the end. Now what that will do is that will now send an email to anyone and automatically mark it for them so that the student gets feedback on the quiz that we set automatically, and I don't have to do anything, which is pretty good. I can do send now and it will just test whether it's going to run, and it will actually send it, and the email will come to me, and we're all done and dusted. You'll notice what it does on the spreadsheet here. It just comes and adds a couple of columns along the end here. It says that the email was sent and tells me that this is a formula row. Excellent. So it's working really well. So that's the third part of this series. The next part is going to be looking at building a learning analytics program and analytics section to this, so we can see what responses the kids are getting and who needs help and who doesn't need help.